If you're waiting for an area to blow before you buy, you're already late. Smart investors don't wait for noise, they look for signs. Whether you're an experienced investor, a Nigerian in diaspora, a first time buyer, knowing how to identify fast developing locations can be the difference between buying cheap today and regretting it tomorrow. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can identify fast developing locations as an investor. So, the number one is location. So when you want to buy land, location is very, very important. And location is not just talking about a particular area. Location talks about direction, it talks about positioning. So one of the major things that smart investors do is that they take out time to study about development trend. They study about the growth trend of particular location before they invest. So they're looking out for locations where development is moving towards, and then they take out time to buy properties in such locations. Development like road construction, like estate, like schools, and even other major development that has the ability to attract appreciation or attract more investors or demand. These are the kind of locations that you need to invest as an investor, because these locations will give you more return on your investment. Number two is infrastructural development. So I'm talking about infrastructures like road construction, infrastructure like drainage system, electricity, even water. When you see those kind of infrastructure in a particular location or an area, you already know that that area will develop in the future. Or when you have other infrastructures like estates in a particular locations, you know that these are infrastructures that bring development, infrastructures that have the ability to attract more investors to invest in a particular location. And once you see this, just know that this area will become a fast developing area in the future. And that time is the best time for you to invest while you wait for future development that will keep happening in that location. Number three is government presence. One of the major indicators of future growth is government attention. When government start giving attention to a particular location, just know that development is coming to that location. So sometimes government map out project like road construction, map out project like schools, hospitals, or any facility that will be used for public use. So when government start investing heavily in order to build these kind of structures, just know that that particular area is marked for development. As an investor, that is the right time to position yourself and then invest in that location. You don't need to wait when those projects are completed. You can invest before those projects start, or you can invest when that project is going on before it is completed. Because once that project or those projects in that location get completed, the value of property in such location will skyrocket. As an investor, you look out for areas where government are investing or where government are building, because once government gives attention to a particular location, it simply means development is coming to that location. Number four, accessibility. Now, no matter where a property is situated, if that property or that location does not have great accessibility, the value of such location will not appreciate very fast. So when you want to buy land, one of the major things that you need to focus on is the accessibility in such location. So you want to know what's the distance of that location to the road, to the major road, what's the distance to the city center or to the commercial hub in such location. So when you want to buy land, looking out for great accessibility is very important, because when you want to start constructing in your land, if you don't have good accessibility, it will be a very great challenge to the builders or to engineers that are helping you to build any structure in your property. So looking out for accessibility when you want to invest in any location is very, very important. And if an area has a good accessibility, it will attract demand. And once demand start coming to that particular location, the value of properties in such location will keep increasing in value. Finally, we have estate development. When developers start giving attention to a particular location and when they start buying properties in such location, just know that development is coming to that location. So what developers, they look out for great locations, they buy properties, and once they buy properties in such location, they can start building estates. They start building structures like residential homes for people who are looking for rental apartment, or they start erecting commercial building for investors that are looking for office space or maybe plazas or shop for their businesses. So when investors start building in such estates or maybe in a location, just know that development will definitely come to that location and the demand will be very high, and the property value in such location will keep increasing because of this estate development. So these are the factors or signs that you need to look out for whenever you want to invest in a location to know if that location will develop very fast. If you are looking for a property that is situated in a fast developing location, now let me present to you Peace Garden Estate. So Peace Garden Estate is situated between Trans Ekulu Extension Phase 6 and Gulf Annex Estate. And if you know these two locations, you know that these are great locations here in the city of Enugu where development is already happening. There are massive structures like residential homes, commercial buildings, and even other structures that are attracting more development to the location. And the good thing about Peace Garden Estate is just sitting in between these two locations. And what does that tell you? It simply means that development will soon come to Peace Garden Estate. And as an investor, you know that now is the best time for you to position yourself and invest in Peace Garden, because the more development are coming in this location, the more the value will keep increasing. Now, Peace Garden Estate is currently selling on a pre-sale price of 20 million naira. And as an investor, you know that now is the best time for you to position yourself and invest in Peace Garden Estate because of the future appreciation that will be happening in this property. It comes with a registered deed and a registered survey plan. Each plot in this estate measures 500 square meter. That gives you enough space for whatever project or whatever structure you want to erect in your plot. And there are many other estates surrounding this particular estate. If you are looking for a property like Peace Garden that is situated in a fast developing location, just go ahead, call or WhatsApp the number showing on your screen, and I will take you to the site for a free inspection, help you secure plots or more by taking advantage of the pre-sale price of 20 million, while you get to enjoy the future appreciation that will be happening in Peace Garden Estate.